Happy Monday. Lisa Scola, Executive Leader with Avon here this morning with our Daily Comfort Zone Challenges. Now, we've been doing these for, I think, almost 2 weeks. I'm not really sure. And we've covered a lot of different things that we can do to get outside of our comfort zone. And I love bringing them out because it helps motivate me to do something different or something that I haven't done in a while. Makes me really think outside the box. So, have to thank you for that. This week, I'm hoping, well, we're supposed to get some rain. I really wanted to go out and do some of my own tailgating and do some live videos showing you how we are when we're out. I may do some brochures today, and if I do, I will do some live videos. I really love how everybody is stepping outside their comfort zone. You know, what is it about not wanting to get something done? I mean, what holds us back? I mean, it can't be that we don't want to make any money, because I know we all want to make some money. So let's think about what our goals are. And then let's think about how are we going to get there. So we have our brochures. How many brochures are you ordering? Because if you're only ordering 10 or 20 brochures, you're only going to get 10 or 20 customers. So you really need to up that a little bit. And think about it. How much are you willing to want to invest in your business? Because Avon's only $15 to start, but that leaves you a lot of money that you can invest, other money that you can set aside. Figure out your earnings and say, hey, I'm going to get this many more brochures this time. And I can remember when I was first starting, and I thought 100 brochures, oh my God, that's a lot of brochures. What am I going to do with all of those? And now, I mean, I can get rid of 100 brochures in like 30 seconds. And I know many of you could do the same thing. So if you're new, even if you're not new and you're not getting those brochures, you're not going to earn the money you want. Now, hey, I am all for getting online orders. I mean, I have showed you how I even have another stamp that I made that just shows my online ordering information. So if I'm in an area that when I'm traveling or if it's not real close, I make sure that I stamp those brochures with that information and something about getting started and finding me online. Why not? Now, those are all in my files in my group. So those different flyers that I use, I do upload them so you can see. So, you know, take advantage of getting those brochures. How much are 100 brochures? $20, $21 and change? That's nothing. Mm-hmm. And then every 10 after that's a little bit cheaper. So start really planning on getting those brochures out. Start really planning right now while the weather's getting nicer. If you don't get them all out this time, set them aside, and when you get your next order, put those. Because life happens. I know we get busy. We didn't have a chance to get them out. But that's when you see us going out there and saying, oh my God, I have like 400 brochures sitting here and I got to go get them all stamped and bagged and get them out. Well, that gives you something to do. Are you throwing away those expired brochures? God, I hope not. Because I'll tell you what, that's still money. That product's still good. We're still selling it. The price might be different, but I bet we still have it. And if it's something that we're not carrying anymore, offer them something else. So please, please, by all means, do not be throwing away all that money you invested. So if you have the brochures, make sure you're getting them out. And look for those extra customers. You're going to need 100 or more brochures if you're giving everybody 2, right? Now I'm going to go out and see if I can find them. And what I wanted to share with you today is that I have... you know, there's Post-it notes, because you know how I like Post-it notes, but there's actual Post-it notes that you can print on your computer, okay? So if you're all tech-savvy over there, tech-savvy, whatever the word is, if you could do that, put them in your printer and print out all your information. And I had a real good time one year going around, and every time I went through a drive-through, I like stuck it underneath where people were coming through so they would see it. If I went to the gas station, instead of leaving a brochure, I kind of stuck that on there too, you know. If I went anywhere, I could stick that little piece of like paper that was advertising. Doesn't deface any property because it's only like a little Post-it note. Might blow off, somebody might throw it away. But hey, put it out there. Get that information out there. And then I have a tip for your tossers. Now, I've seen you guys jumping out of that comfort zone, tossing those brochures because maybe you just can't walk them right now or the neighborhood's not walkable. Because that happens. So if you can actually get out there and start tossing, and you get that phone call with somebody complaining, and, oh, you put a brochure in my, you littered up my neighborhood and blah, 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 blah. Most of the time, those people aren't going to answer the phone. I've tried to call them back and apologize. Say, I don't mind not making sure that you don't get one. But once I have you as a customer, I'll be happy to drop one off personally. They don't normally answer the phone. They're just looking for something. They want to complain. They just want to. They're that miserable that they have to call the Avon lady. I have to agree with Teresa. I watched her video the other day, and that is so very true. She is all over talking about how these people must just be miserable that they have to call the poor Avon lady up and complain. I'll tell you what, they'll throw stuff in my driveway all the time. Flyers, newspapers, those little article things like with the coupons and stuff in them, those things get tossed. They're either in my yard, they're on my driveway, sometimes they're on my front porch. So, you know what? We're not just breaking the comfort barrier and throwing a brochure out to somebody. If they're looking for you, they're going to be excited that they found that brochure. I was tossing one time in a neighborhood, a ton of books to get out. A woman was walking, and I was so nervous about it because I thought, oh my God, she is so going to be like yelling at me because I'm going to toss these brochures. It's probably her house I just passed and call me lazy. And I mean, I have heard it all, right? Get my fat butt out the car and what's wrong with me. And I have heard all of it. But instead, she was like, excuse me. And I said, yeah. She says, I live over on such and such street and I never got a brochure. So she was actually upset that she didn't get a brochure. So I gave her one. And she's a customer. So, you know what? You can't make everybody happy. You're never going to please everybody. So here's my suggestion. Just do it. You don't know how to tailgate. You can't find that area. Should you ask? Should you not ask? Quit thinking about it. If it is if the property is a business, by all means, go in and introduce yourself. You're not a threat. Say, hi, my name's Lisa. I'm an Avon representative. We're doing customer search today. Is it at all a problem if I park at the end of your driveway? I just have a free Avon sign and some samples, brochures I'm giving away. I'm only going to be here about an hour. Will that be a problem? Usually they say, no, it's not a problem. Go right ahead. If it is a problem, or they're like, oh, I'd have to talk to my corporate manager, or we're not sure, don't waste your time. Go somewhere else. If there's an empty lot, park in it till somebody tells you can. I shared this before. Lisa Wilbur taught me that very early on. Sometimes you just have to do it until somebody tells you can't. Like I said, you're not going to go to jail. Nobody's going to arrest you. You're not going to get fined. If anything, you get a warning. I mean, if it's like against ordinances or some kind of thing that you can't do it, they'll let you know. And then they'll probably let you know how you can go about it. So that's how you find that information. But don't let it hold you back. Just go do it. I'm watching everybody picking up 5, 6, 7 customers and some prospects just from going out for an hour or two. So if you could do that a few times a week, imagine how your business can grow. Take advantage of this beautiful weather. Quit letting your big brain and all of those fears get in your way. I want you to squash them all. I want you to step outside of your comfort zone. I want you to do something different. How about the real estate idea? Love that. Call realtors. Partner with them. You can make cute little baskets just for people moving into their new home. And you can give them the realtor with your book and a bubble bath and maybe a shower gel, maybe a candle, something for their kitchen. A welcome home. You don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want to make a nice little basket of things that they could use, daily care stuff right around their house. Welcoming to the neighborhood. That's a wonderful idea. So there's always something. There's always something you could do. There's always a way that you could be sitting here imagining how you can make this business even bigger. Copy that next company and what they're doing. Please do the same thing. I love these challenges. I love that everybody's stepping out. I cannot wait to start sharing some live videos with you guys. Just some things that are going on when we're going out and doing things. So, you know what? It's going to be a good year. Are we making President's Club? Let's set that goal. Are we making that next level of achievement? This is how you're going to do it. So hopefully you're having a wonderful Monday. It's a great start to the week. Enjoy your coffee. I'm going to finish enjoying mine, and then I'm going to be off out and about. I got some bracelets to mail, and I got some books to get out, and I'm pretty excited about it. So sun's going to be out. It's going to be warm here, so I'll be smiling. You have a wonderful day.